live stream here. We're setting up for. Let me know how our signal is. Can you hear us? How's it look? I think this is going to be a big crazy job. So. Yeah, somebody say hello. Let us know. There we go. All right, thank you, Tammy, fly on a wall. Very good, all right. We're gathering people on TikTok and on YouTube, very good. Lana, all right, welcome. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm actually streaming on my personal phone on this one because the other one's caught up, uploading yesterday's 360.
Ever again.
All right, I think we're good.
Are we live in the hive?
Yeah, we're good.
Well, we're live in the hive. Oh my, we're having such a pleasant little chat here with Carla. Hey guys, Killer Bee Nation, I'm Reed Booth, Killer Bee guys. Say good morning, Hosh.
Good morning, Hosh.
He's been reading the manual, he studies it every morning. Yeah, I know it. Over and over in front of the mirror and whatnot. He's doing better. Well, good morning, everyone. What a beautiful morning. It sprinkled up the tunnel. It was just like waking up in the Himalayas up there.
It's supposed to rain.
Yeah, beautiful. My goodness. So Carla gave us a call. We're down here in Hereford, beautiful Hereford, Arizona, and we have bees in a horse stall, and it's one of those three-sided jobs, you know. So the horse can get in and out of the weather, but they always make those half walls on them. And so these half walls have plywood on the inside, plywood on the outside, or siding, whatever, and they never insulate because there's no reason to. And I think they do that in case the horse kicks the thing, it doesn't just go through the outside wall. It's the only thing I can figure. But bees love them. We get them all the time. Yeah, it's just a perfect hollow spot for them. Well, how long do you think they've been there, Carla?
We've been here for a year and a half, and we're pretty strong out there already.
Year and a half, and so they could have been there forever.
Yeah. I don't know.
Can everybody hear? Okay. Good. So, we've already called the neighbors. Well, Carla did, because they have some horses and some dogs, so they're getting them out of the way. But it's just a beautiful morning. I mean, really pleasant compared to that heat we had. And of course, you're up north a little bit where it gets really hot and humid.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, it's all farmland and agriculture. Yeah. Whenever we have to go get bees up in Safford, we end up with a shitload of honey. There's just crops everywhere,
Yeah,
you
there
know.
are. A lot of cotton.
A lot of cotton.
Yep.
Oh, that what they planted this year? Yeah. It seems a very, you know,
Cotton and alfalfa.
alfalfa, and they'll do sorghum and field corn.
Yeah.
Of course.
I don't really see so much corn.
No, not much corn anymore.
No.
20 years ago, that was a lot of corn, so all the deer hunting was a lot of fun because they were all corn fed. Like, oh, yummy. Oh, Killer Bee Nation. So I was just telling Carla about what to expect here with this, because when we roll up to the hive, as you guys know and have seen 1,000 times, the bees drip venom on us, and they get so gnarly that it feels like someone throwing handfuls of gravel at you. They hit that hard. It's really something, and you can smell the venom. So if you guys see us coughing on vids, look, there's one on me now. See, I told you. And we're talking 300 yards, 200 yards, something like that. And there's one on me right now sniffing around. This isn't your yard right now, or your property, is theirs. And we're gonna reclaim it for you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That would be nice. My husband will really appreciate it.
That was a thing that, now these guys haven't bothered her at all, but her husband, when he was back there mowing, this was last week, you say?
Last week.
Chased his butt all the way back over here.
All over here.
See, they're just horrible, and he didn't tell them any bad jokes or anything. No.
No.
My God. So we smell like the enemy, and because they drip venom on us, and if you see us coughing and whatnot on jobs, especially at the end of the day, It's because if you can smell it, you're ingesting it. And so it's still venom, and we can smell it very strong. Some people say it smells like bananas. Not to me. Anyway, what? It irritates your throat because it's venom.
Right.
Even in minute quantities, it's like homeopathic venom. I don't know. It's just a tiny bit will do you. So plus it's on dry, hot days, it's really dusty. So that's what we. If you see us coughing and whatnot, it's just because our throat's irritated from the venom. Actually, these little bastards, you fucker, get out of here. So, and the remnant bees, I mean, after we leave, of course, there's going to be, right now, there's at least 5,000 bees out working in the field from that hive. Yeah, they're just working. And where you see them going into a hole or a crack, wherever that happens to be, even it could be a grill, whatever, that's the airport, not the city. That's the loading dock. And this one's getting a little bit pissy with me. Doesn't know who she's dealing with. Anyway, yeah, I did get stung yesterday right here, but we get stung, they'll sting through the suit.
Oh my God.
Oh no, it's the most dangerous job you can do now, actually. So after we leave, after a couple of hours, because the breeze will wash the pheromone away that's saturated in the air. Also, we'll be gone. The remnant bees, which I was telling Carla, are like the leftovers of the war. And there is every time there will be 5, maybe 10,000, but we'll knock down a shitload of them, so they're less to deal with. And thank goodness it's not above her front door. Yeah, that'd be different. It's kind of in the back 40 over there. The remnant bees will go back to where their old hive was, so that's all they know. And they will they'll die off over the coming days. All right. So another thing I was going to tell you quickly about was a great reason to get rid of them is. Nature's way of propagating the area with bees is swarming. So you've got your hive, 100,000 bees is what they run now. 10% of them take off, go find a new place to live. That's the ball of bees hanging in the tree or the cloud you drive through on the highway, all over the windshield. All right, they find a new place to live. Back in the day with European hives, they would do that 5 or 6 times a year. I used to watch my Africanized hives up by the tunnel back in the early 90s and mid 90s when I used to have them up there before I, out of sheer genius, stopped because it was stupid. I'd watch my hives swarm once a week. So up to 30 new hives will come out of each hive. Exactly.
On the property?
That's the problem. This is why we say if your neighbor has bees, you have bees. Yeah. They will go a mile away.
Let them go a mile away.
Well, but then those will swarm and then come back.
We don't want that.
Well, no, we don't. That's why we call them, you see, European honeybees are invasive to the Americas, and so they were a destructive invasive species to native environment. Honeybees in the Americas are great for big agriculture and monocropping. That's what they're for. They're classified as livestock because they're invasive species. The Africanized you can't control. And can't. So those are a deadly invasive species. Oh joy, it just went better, so they're horrible for native environment. European honeybees great for big agriculture and monocropping. That's why. Look, it's got more of them on me.
Do your job.
Yeah, little bastards. They're so incredibly defensive. It's just ridiculous. So on that note, I'm getting scared. This one bee is really bothering me. Anyway, so I think we're gonna load up and go back and raise hell with them. Hosh, you think that Barbara has all the horses put away?
Yeah, she said she had the horses up front.
Okay, very good. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. I recommend you drive the truck back and watch the mayhem.
Am I gonna get pheromones all over my truck?
No, they'll be gonna. This is one good thing, which is weird about this because it's a good thing for the general safety of the area. Absolute shit for us is we are the enemy. We smell like the enemy. Your truck doesn't. All right, and so they're no.
But we are live on YouTube. You could also watch us on YouTube, and you'll see deeper into it.
Yeah, you'll get you'll be able to watch out your window and talk about ringside seats. Holy God. We always tell people, we also film in 360, and so we tell people with a VR headset like Quest 3 or something to make some popcorn and have some Depends because you're going to shit your pants. because you're with us. I mean, you're there with us in the middle of it, and it's
Yeah.
really, we're the only ones in the world doing that, documenting this shit.
Yeah. That's crazy.
All right, well, so nice to chat with you.
Thank you.
Any other questions right now, or?
I know.
Okay, well, ignore the screams. I'm kidding. Anyway.
I'm not believing that.
Yeah, I'm not. All right, well, we're gonna get all dolled up and drive back there and rinse all of them.
Okay. I'll probably pull over that way and just watch them.
Okay, it's up to you. Open the gate if you want. You'll be fine.
I'm good.
I'm good. You'll get it on YouTube and you'll be fine. Okay. All right, I'll talk to you in a little while. All right, Killer Bee Nation.
I'm gonna put my hood up
Yeah,
and
I
then
think we should get all dolled up before we go back to the activity of them things already. Killer Bee Nation was a bit much. I mean,
oh yeah, they're very, very active.
all over the place. Active, which is aforementioned, of course.
Yeah.
And now they're already on us up here from that far away.
Right.
My God.
Yeah.
I mean. So yeah, Killer Bee Nation, beautiful day in the old hood, huh? Look at this, so beautiful. We're expecting a bunch more rain this afternoon also, which would be great because it's been so spotty around here at the monsoons this year. Been kind of pissy, and some spots have gotten a records amount, and other spots nothing. Really a pain in the ass, actually, for the people who didn't get any. Oh shit! Well, I gotta get some new gloves. So yeah, I'm gonna find some gloves. We got big blues. Shit. What are you thinking about, Hoosh?
Well, once we get over there, I'll get the 360 going.
Oh, there you go.
But I'm gonna put these on and then walk over.
Oh yeah, take the clan over.
And I'm fully expecting a blow up before we get started.
Shoot, me too. I'm expecting a blow up when we pull the truck up.
We can't sneak up on it.
No, that is a serious problem, and that was
For
why
what
we
this
had
is.
the neighbors hide the horses and all that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, thank you. Oh, that's probably a good one actually.
Yeah, I think so.
So, yeah, I mean, when they're in a situation like this, there's no sneaking up on them. They're
Right.
just balls to the wall.
Right.
So, anyway, Killer Bee Nation.
Actually, you know what? You know what I want to do before I?
What do you think? Get that
I'm gonna go ahead
360
and
going?
get it going. Yeah, because
Okay,
it's
good.
hard.
Yeah, it's good. It's such a beautiful day. You can walk back with it. Yeah. So, Killer Bee Nation, if for those of you just joining us, I'm Reed Booth, Killer Bee Guy. We kill invasive species. We focus on one, though, because there's just too damn many of them. And no, we're not the snake hunters in Florida. And no, we're not the feral hog hunters in Texas. You've seen the size of those hogs in Texas? Holy shit. They're half as big as my truck. My God. Would be kind of fun hunting them, but they can kill you also. There's just not 100,000 of them in one spot. And we're not digging out buffalo grass. We're getting rid of the one deadly invasive species that we are extremely familiar with, and that is Africanized honeybees. And yes, they are deadly invasive species. Every week in this county, just Cochise County, they kill a dog, a horse, or a goat. Dr. Steve Thanis up in Tucson, he's a very renowned doctor, entomology and whatnot, specializes in honeybees. He's the one that said that the average number of killer bee hive removals just in Tucson every year, 10,000. That's just Tucson. That's not the number of hives that are there. That's the number of hives that get removed. Holy shit, right? So anybody relocating these things are delusional because they're an invasive species, first of all, and there's way too many of them. They've actually, Europe now is cutting back on honeybee population because they're used for pollination, of course, also over there for big agriculture. But there's too many of them. They, even there, where they're native to, are wiping out native pollinators. Here, they're wiping them out because they don't stand a chance. An invasive species has always had an advantage over a native species that they've invaded. Whether it's disease, aggression, it always seems to work out in favor of the invasive species. It's not good. There are no more bumblebees in Tucson because of Africanized honeybees. What a shame. I mean, it's just unbelievable. Our favorite bumblebees, the big black and yellow fuzzy jobs. Now, our native bees, it's a good one to Google what are native bees. None of them make honey, okay, in the Americas, no. Nothing that we consume, nothing that we can go get, and all that. And they're mostly solitary and non-aggressive. They don't stand a chance against these guys. I always say Africanized honeybees, especially, are Vikings. They're hoarders, and they rape and pillage. They literally do. They take advantage of native environment. So we are very pro-native bees, and I would think anyone would be pro-native species. We catch a lot of shit for just for saying that, which is totally weird. Oh, we got the 360 going.
Yep,
Well, good
we're
morning,
ready to
Killer
go.
Bee Nation. All right, well, I guess we're ready to go back and raise hell with them. All right, I'm gonna let you walk back there. I'm gonna drive the truck back, and we'll.
Right.
Oh God, guys,
go.
here we go.
Let's go.
All right, I'm gonna get my big boots. I'll see you in a second.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk in there.
Okay.
All right. So we've got a big old killer bee hive in a horse stall, and these people bought this property, and they're attacking them as they're trying to fix up the property. He's mowing down here, and they're coming after him. You can't live with these things. It's an impossible arrangement. They will hurt you if they don't kill you. They will kill your dog. If you've got livestock, they'll kill them. They're just very, very defensive. The truth is, if they were chill and they just lived in there, I mean, who doesn't love honeybees, right? You got the whole honeybee mythology going on. People love them. But you can't live with these things. You got to get rid of them. And they're on me. So, right ahead there, they're behind this. Here comes Reed. Looks like he's got it.
There's nothing in the way there. Can I back up there?
Yeah, you should be fine.
Good Lord, look at that activity.
Yeah, they're nuts. Oh, I see. They're behind here. Look at this. Yeah, this is gonna be a mess.
How's that look?
That's good.
All right. All right, let me get the big blues on. How's it look, Oak?
This is gonna be crazy. They got a lot of guards out. So Reed's getting his protective gear on. Yeah. All right.
So I've heard of special label, products and whatnot.
Right.
But this is ridiculous.
Hold on, I gotta get a better. Here, turn around. So
I
can see
mean,
ya.
this special label, right? I've heard of private label.
Yeah.
I mean, this
Yeah.
guy's getting around. I'm impressed. Everybody see that? My God, this is a spray adhesive. What in the hell? I don't. Who is this guy?
I don't know. They're gonna have to go and find out.
Yeah. Okay, these bees like us already. Oh, look at that.
Yeah. Down there and up above.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this whole thing's
Yeah,
full.
I'm thinking.
You want a pry bar?
I'm thinking screws because these are Phillips.
Are they?
These are all Phillips heads.
All right. If
You
you-
want to
yeah, I'll
hand
get
me
it
that?
for
First of all, I'm going to do a quick spray adhesive because we still have horses over there, and there will be plenty of explosion. I just don't need them while you're drilling, going completely insane. So
right,
this is
just
unusual for
Knocking down the guards. 2 doors again.
Yeah, 2 doors again.
2 doors in
Didn't
use.
used to be that
So
way. It
weird.
used to be they would use one front door and have guard bees at the other, but not use them, not have them sitting even on the porch like that. All right, yeah, you want to get that Phillips screwdriver, and we can see, because we should be able to just take this panel off completely. It would be pretty handy. Oh shit, is there more down here? I don't know, I can't tell if there's more down here, guys. Oh sure, shit, there we go, all right.
What do you got?
Got one right down here.
Another door?
Yep. Where a horse kicked it. I think I'm right on my estimate of why they do that. So there's one right there, guys. I don't know if you can see that or not, but there's, yeah, there it is. Anyway. Yeah, so I think that's why they double wall them. And in case a horse kicks it, which they invariably do, and that way it just doesn't ruin the. So what we're using is non-toxic spray adhesive. Of course, you guys know that, and it basically sticks the rings together, so they can't attack. Now, what we did by starting off this way, by not poking the bear or the bee, as it were, is knock down the guards and make it so it's a lot harder for them to come out of their main entrance because of the pheromone, the attack pheromone. It's like the Ugelhorn in the submarine. And when they let loose on that, all hell breaks loose. We've seen them come out of a crack like that, you know, or a hole, a 1 inch diameter hole at 1,000 per second. It's really outrageous, actually, how aggressive these damn things are. So, of course, we're trying to not have them go completely nuts. You know, we never know what the temperament of any hive is going to be. These guys are pretty spicy. You can see them on me. And I'm just going to keep them down a bit because see that wall of bamboo right there? It's not actually bamboo, it's cane. But they, yeah, we just can't have that. We cannot have that. We cannot have them going on the other side of that and attacking. And now the horses have been moved because they were directly on the other side of that. And it's quite a good wind barrier, actually, to be honest with you. But these bees don't know fences and boundaries. They just simply don't. So I'm going to keep knocking them down a bit while Hosh. I mean, if worst case scenario, Hosh, we can always do the spade bit.
Yeah, we've got them. I just have.
Okay. Looking for a Phillips attachment. So in the meantime, so yeah, these are. No, you'll notice, guys. I want you to look close at these damn things because they look like honeybees. Okay, we catch this every damn time. All right, these look like honeybees. Yeah. Oh, that's because they are. Huh? Yes, they are Africanized honeybees. All right, that's just the way it is. So now Hosh is going to tie into them, and I'm going to try to set this down somewhere where it'll be cooler than hell. Good 360 action.
Nah. Wrong size.
Okay. Hopefully we have one that'll work. I mean, if nothing else, we'll just get the... You know, it might be fun, Hosh.
What?
I don't know if the thermal imaging would work, but you know what? We're too far into it. I don't want to take the time for it. So he's going to see if we can get these. Oh, there he goes. Yeah. All right, so here we go, Killer Bee Nation. Now, killer bees are man-made. They were created in the 1950s at the request of the Brazilian government by Dr. Warwick Kerr. Here, I want to show you guys this. This is the other door. So they got 3 situations. Everybody see that there? So we got them pretty well stuck. Because we knocked down those guard bees, they're still pissy, but they're nothing like what they could be. All right. So they were created in 1957, and why in the hell would anybody do that? And that's a really good question. It's because they wanted more honey production. Now, the African honeybee was known to be an excellent producer of honey and very disease resistant, whereas the European honeybee, nice, calm, but sickly, especially in jungle conditions, and didn't make as much honey as these guys. So they thought, well, in our genius, let's crossbreed them, and we'll get a bee that makes a shitload of honey. And of course, they didn't know, and they got it. They definitely got that, and it's very, very disease resistant. In fact, it's resistant to everything, I think, except us. And so they still got a lot of screws in that thing. So they were let out by accident by a guy who didn't read the safety manual that day or something. You want to get a pry bar maybe? Or, yeah. And just let them out, for God's sake. And then they spread out in every direction at about 300 miles a year. Oh, here we go. Here we go. And they came into Arizona in about 93. Huh? Oh God, I know exactly where this is going. And there's just no choice in the matter. I have to take this special log hog spray adhesive. Kind of weird, huh?
You guys ready?
Okay, we ready, guys? Here we go. Oh my God, just exactly what we figured. Complete mayhem. Deadly.
Watch out, there might be a few screws, nails sticking up here.
Very good. Okay, would you hold this for a second? I'm going to knock some down.
Yep.
Because this is just... By bees, but still, you know, it's not the heart attack. It's the cause, not the symptom. The cause of these damn bees. So, good Lord, killer bee nation, what a deal, huh? Holy shit! I mean, this is just a bit much. Wow. So we're really knocking down a bunch of them. And we got to continue knocking down more of them because it's too dangerous for all concerned. And people have no idea that that could be in there. I mean, it's just astounding. And again, we never know what to expect. Ever, ever, ever. Except possible mayhem like this. Wow, you got a shitload of them on the ground, though.
Yeah.
Get quieter. Get quieter. Not a DIY channel. Don't do this shit unlicensed. Alright? In the state of Arizona, if you advertise and or charge for pest removal or any of that, you gotta be licensed. So get licensed with the state. Okay, so I got a bunch of them knocked down there. Oh, there's easily, I don't know, 100,000 bees in there?
Big hive.
Yeah, big hive, yeah. Yeah.
Big old hive.
Holy shit, what a deal. I'll tell you, this is really a bit much deal for me. My God. I have to tell you though, this private branded Log Hog TV spray adhesive is really astounding.
Oh, it's working.
Oh my God, it's
It
working
works so
great.
well.
Working great, working great. Never seen such a ridiculous thing. Gotta love it, huh, Log Hog? Log Hog is a big member of the Killer Bee Nation, been with us for a long time. Anyway, so, geez, guys, look at this shit. So you notice how it's quieted down a lot. The noise has gone down. I'm gonna let that get into focus because we have that camera that will hopefully focus on it. I just want you guys to see what the hell. Pretty amazing, huh, guys? Africanized hive.
Well, what do you think? You want to get into it?
Yeah, I think.
Or should we keep doing it?
No, I think we should get into it. There will be plenty to do. I guess we can scrape.
This shit cracks me up.
Oh, yeah, completely full of bees.
Well, they try to attack the camp.
Oh, yeah, they do. They're that kind of smart, I guess. I think we should scrape off this board and then move it out of the way so we don't step on the screws. All that shit. Oh, that's honey. Holy shit, guys, that's honey. Look at that. Beautiful, pure killer bee honey. Holy cow. So Hosh is going to scrape this plywood off, and we'll set that off to the side. And I think we should take that with us because it smells so much. It's, you know, got the it smells like comb.
Yeah.
And they look at that. So this was his class project. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And Hosh, what'd you bring to show and tell? And why are all the kids running?
It's a killer bee hive.
Oh, thank you for bringing that, host, to show and tell.
Species.
Yes. Yes, indeed, you're suspended.
Thanks.
Yes, and go to the principal's office now.
Thank you. I hate it. I hate your school.
Go to the. Oh my God. Yep, of course it did. Yep, that pissed him off. My God. I got a little bit in there. Yeah, it is. Yep, go ahead and.
I'd rather use this.
Rather you than switch. I'd rather fight than switch.
Sometimes I find myself in the middle of a fucking nasty ass killer bee hive. And the only thing that'll tame these bitches is Log Hog TV spray adhesive. Brought to you and yours by Log Hog TV. One of the funner YouTube channels out there. Anyway, a little
Demonstration. A demonstration, host. A demonstration.
Yeah, it's like having Log Hog himself here on the beach out.
Oh my God. Okay, back to the principal's office with him right now. That's for sure. That was a hell of a show and tell, wouldn't you say, folks? Anyway. So, yeah, these bees are absolutely great. You know, I gotta show you guys this. You see how dark some of that comb is and how light some of it is? Well, the lighter the comb, the newer. So when they produce the wax out of their abdomens, actually, they're so weird. They actually, it's clear, but then they masticate it. Watch your language. I said masticate. They chew it up and form it into the six-sided cells that are the honeycomb that we know and love. And when they use it, look at, there's still as many bees as there were on this damn stuff. Holy shit. When they use it, each one of these little cells is a canning jar for bees. And as they use it, it literally gets stained. The wax gets stained. So the older the comb, the darker. Now, it doesn't affect the flavor of the honey. It's just the cells actually get stronger from use. And but they'll reuse them over and over and over again for one of three things. Either honey, pollen, yeah, look at it, it's just like before. Honey, pollen, or brood, raising babies. So this just looks like solid bees. I mean, it kind of is, of course. This one camera is having trouble focusing. That middle one. Oh, I mean, up close it takes forever to focus.
It's okay.
Yeah, that's a capture. Yeah. So anyway, it's always something, Killer Bee Nation. There is a putty knife in a bucket that I put in. All right, right on. So I think we're going to get to cutting here now, guys, and see what kind of honey or brood or whatever the hell it is we got going. Hosh is gonna. That'll probably be all Viking, right? Yeah. That'll be all Viking honey. Really want to thank all the Killer Bee Nation for all the wonderful support and love over the years and over the last couple of weeks too. Randy Willis, hey, I got to tell you this, Hosh, I didn't even tell you. Randy Willis, our research department, right? Yes. He's putting together a 28 or 29 page synopsis on Africanized honeybees from the beginning.
Nice.
And I mean, he's a researcher by trade. And so he's really taken a hankering to this and kind of going to dispel and shut up the naysayers, basically. Good. Yeah. So we'll be posting that with Randy's permission, of course, on all of our social media platforms. We're just trying to educate people about invasive species and about killer bees and about honeybees and how we've been told how wonderful they are, and it's Winnie the Pooh glasses because they're wonderful for big agriculture and monocropping. They're horrible for a native environment just because they're an invasive species. And like I keep saying, an invasive species has never benefited the native environment they've invaded, ever. All right, guys? So we're not emotional about it. We could, give a shit emotionally. We just aren't that way. We're more like citizen scientists. And we're just boots on the ground. The information that we get about the spread of them is from people in the field. It's from beekeepers, like in Alberta or Ontario, right, where these bees have been found. or it's by smaller beekeepers or exterminators up in Washington State or Cincinnati or something. Now, no governmental agency is doing anything to track this.
No governmental agency is doing anything.
Okay, so let's continue cutting comb. How did I know that was where that was going? That was awesome! Exclamation!
The sooner that you get that, the better you are.
Oh my God!
I'm sure they do something.
Or other. It's the or other part that. Look at them. I wonder if the queen is down there. See all those bees hurting in one area, or hurting in one area.
Yes.
You know, God only knows. Of course, she could be anywhere in this mess. We rarely see a queen. We only saw one queen this season, and it was a couple of weeks ago, down in this neck of the woods, I think.
Where were we? That was out off Hereford Road. That bucket. It was in the top
Yeah. Was that off Hereford Road?
It was off Hereford, wasn't it? It was down in Hereford.
Yeah. Well, we're in Hereford now, but I mean, kind of at the edge of Hereford and Palominas. I have no idea where the boundaries are around here. You know, I asked an old rancher that one time. I said, "So, where does Hereford begin and Palominas end and begin?" And he said, "I don't know." And I said, "Well, who laid out the map of this damn place? Who laid out the because you know some roads you can't get there from here, even though it even shows it on a map." And I said, "Nothing makes sense about the roads down here in Hereford." He said, "Oh no, a bunch of us old ranchers got together one night and got a cow drunk, and we followed her around and put a stop sign wherever she took a shit, and that's how it laid out." True story. So, yeah, these ranchers are really something. And I'd like to give a shout out to Dennis Maroney yesterday for taking the time to chat with us on his big bee removal down there at the 47 Ranch. That was really good, and he's very glad to be done with these. You know, anybody who's doing relocation, you better be damn careful where you're really relocating to, because these old ranchers out here have all lost horses and cows and family members to these damn things, and they don't take kindly to relocating a deadly invasive species. Look at that slab ola.
It's beautiful, but it's really just a lot of pollen. It's honey on the one side, pollen on the other.
Honey on the one side, pollen on the other. Well, and it goes in for Viking. Now we're getting into some brood comb.
Yep.
See that down there? Yep, brood comb. All right, here we go. It's raining bees. Holy cow. So the aggression has gone down a bit, but I think I am going to grab another spray adhesive.
They're still crazy.
Yeah, they're still crazy.
Well, that can of log is right there.
Holy cow, let me grab the log. Well, it's empty. Anyway.
Just throw it at them. At this point, this is where it gets really useful. Just throw it at them.
Just throw it at them and go, eh. So now I'm going to knock down a bunch more bastards.
Drift there. I don't want to get it on.
Oh, yeah. No, on the lenses.
Wow. Look at this.
Oh, take that out in the sun, man. We got to see that. Holy crapazoid. Oh, he's showing Carlo over there. Here, turn around. Look at that, you guys. Holy cow. And that's almost all brood, isn't it? A little bit of honey at top.
Now, what the kids at home don't know is I'm 8 feet tall.
World record honeycomb. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Oh, holy shit. So now these bees are pretty well focused on us. They're not really traveling out too much because there comes a point, like I say every time.
Worried about that?
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'm just worried.
Well, I'm just worried in general. General worry. Look at the size of that one, guys. Holy shit. Woo! Beautiful stuff, Killer Bee Nation. Beautiful stuff. My God. So Hosh is getting a bag for the brood comb. Now the brood comb is where they raise the babies. That's where the larvae are. And the larvae, and they are just, they're good for the chickens. His chickens love them, which is glory, hallelujah. So this is a big ass hive, I'll tell you. And Carla was right. Been here a long time.
Yeah.
Been here. It just seems like forever. Well, at least her husband can come back and do what he wants. And oh, look at him, he's raining bees. So there comes a point in any war where one side is defeated or there's a truce. Well, we learned a long time ago that there is no truce with these guys. Now, people that relocate and requeen and all that shit think there's a truce. It's a temporary fix for an invasive species. I don't know what the romance is. Look at this, is going to be beautiful, man. You got to take that one out in the sun too. That's just outrageous. Holy shit. There is no truce with these things, and there shouldn't be. We should be pro-native bees. That's all there is to it. No food that we eat comes from feral hives. This is a feral hive. It's not kept by a beekeeper. None of our... Oh, take that out in the sun, man, and show her too. This is ridiculous. Holy shit. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Unbelievable, huh? Turn it around. That. Your new cape. Oh, yes, your new cape. Oh, yes. How's that not working out for you? Oh, it's a shitty cape, yep.
No, wait, it will work.
Oh, well? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There you go. It looks kind of like a weird self-flagellation thing, actually. Oh, there he goes, flying by. It's a special needs cape. Okay, anyway.
So stupid. So stupid, though.
Oh, stupid, my God.
Oh, my God.
At least we hate our work.
So fucking stupid.
So look at these guys all come back here. Remember I was telling you about how they always come back, the remnant bees?
Size of this, dude.
Yeah, oh, man, it's all brood too. Your chickens are going to be so damned happy.
Now, gang, where does the brood go? Just think this through. Once these bees hatch, where do they go? Do you think they stay here?
Nope.
This is the beginning of another swarm.
That's right. 2,000 eggs every day hatching in this hive. Yeah, that's right. You heard me, every day. Unbelievable, huh? So that's another reason they can swarm so often, is they just are so damn prolific. They're better at everything, and that would be fine if they weren't invasive, but they are. And so all these bees that are flying around are gonna come back and ball up. See all these bees on the wall now, though? They're not coming out and attacking us. They're like commiserating, going, "Who were those handsome masked devils?" And they will, after we leave, and the wind blows the pheromones away, the attack pheromones, and we aren't here to piss them off. They will. Oh, look, you got honey right up there. You can cut off right. Very nice. A little bit of honey, anyway. Not very much on this one.
You know what I hear?
Oh, that's a Eugene.
That's a Eugene. You do it.
Eugene Simmons. Are your hands loused up?
No, little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Never mind. Fine, Reed. Fine. You don't want to play the Eugene game. You play the Eugene game. But you won't play the Eugene game with me.
Lois isn't here. Lois isn't here.
So you won't play the Eugene Simmons
and I don't have an accordion either.
Well, let's take these two pieces back and prove something.
Yeah, no shit. Put it in there, for God's sake. It's ridiculous. Well, if they freeze and work, it'd be beautiful.
I don't think they will, and they're not very good.
It's going to be too hot. We have to go to Douglas after this, too, guys. We got 2 down there. So we'll hopefully take you guys with us, but I don't know why not. So all these bees flying around. All right. We're going to spray adhesive, one sheetload of them. That's the Latin for it. That's for a lot of them. There's going to be, when we leave, there will be 1/10 as many. And we're at the 95% level, Killer Bee Nation. This is that straightforward. We're going to load that piece of plywood up so that temptation is gone. And then we're going to, Host is going to scrape a little bit more down and then undercoat all this.
Right.
So, because that will mask the pheromones. This is not a DIY channel, you guys.
Yeah, don't do it yourself.
No, don't do it. Don't do it if you're not licensed for sure, because, you don't want to get into trouble with the state. That's all there is to it. And there's no reason not to, for God's sake. So, all right, Killer Bee Nation. Well, love you guys. What a hell of a deal, huh?
Hell of a deal.
Yeah, hell of a deal. So, here we are in beautiful Hereford. I'm Reed Booth, Killer Bee Guy. Thank you so much for coming with us on another great big adventure. We never know what the hell we're getting into, but we've got more bees this afternoon in Douglas. So we'll hopefully see you then. And, of course, check out the 360s on YouTube. And thanks to everybody. Tom McNeam, we got your article in the mail. Thank you so much that you sent. We're going to be perusing that. And all the Killer Bee Nation out there, love you guys. Stick around. There's more coming, as you know. More mayhem. Host, do you have anything to say about horse barns and killer bees?
Oh, I do.
I'll bet you do, don't you?
If you buy your retirement home and it has a horse stall on it full of killer bees, if you're in Arizona, they're Africanized. The truth is, south of the Mason-Dixon line, it's really Russian roulette. And there's more and more bullets in the chamber.
Yep.
These things are nasty. You don't want to mess with these bees. We don't need these bees. if you're in Cochise County and you've got honeybees coming on anywhere in your property, that's called a feral honeybee hive. And 100% of the feral honeybee hives in Arizona are Africanized. It's been that way here since 30 years. We're the canary in the coal mine. This is going to happen all over the U.S. You got to get it through your heads. This is coming to your neighborhood. Pay attention, research honeybee Africanization, and never relocate a feral honeybee hive. Always exterminate a feral honeybee hive. We'll see you guys on the next job. Let's save America's native bees. Later on, everybody.
Love you guys. All right, you're gonna pull off a glove or something there, Host. Oh, he's risking it.
Whew,
All right,
actually,
guys, love you guys. Yeah,
that is risking it.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna turn the air on.
All
Love
right.
you guys. We'll catch you later. 360.